Hey everyone, so I wanted to show you this really easy drill that you can use to work on your sunrises. Now I've seen some comments that say that you're like, I'm no good at sunrise. It's not that. What it is you're probably missing one small little detail. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go over the sunrise, but we're gonna do it in a sort of a drill format. Okay? What that means is that I'm going to give you something to work on that has a specific goal in mind. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to get into the position for the sunrise. You can either choose to go over to your anchor side, okay, under your leg, your anchor leg, or you can choose to go under your lead. I'm going to go under my lead. Okay, so once it is under your leg like that, you're going to take your hand and you're going to put it so that the dart is on the thumb side of your wrist. Okay, it's draped over your wrist on the thumb side. Alright, so from here we're not even going to do anything, any footwork. Okay, it's not going to be complicated. You're going to take your arms and you're going to move them behind you. Okay, this is your dark plane. Okay, get it to the point where you can barely see it in your peripheral vision. Then what you're going to do is you're going to swing back and forth, and you're going to concentrate on your anchor side. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to try and toss it over to your anchor side in your dark plane so you don't hit yourself. Then I'm going to try and go back. Okay, if you can do that back and forth about 10 times, you're ready to move on to the next step. Okay, but I want you to work on this. A lot of people just have trouble with the catch itself because they can't really see it too well. Okay, and it's happening behind you, and you're not used to doing dark plane stuff yet because, I mean, as a beginner, you don't really do dark plane stuff from the get-go. The only dark plane move really from the beginning is like an overlord, and that's a little bit after you learn your planes a little bit. So. Now, the next thing you're going to do, okay, now, is that correct? No, that's not correct, because thumb side is where the dart should be, okay? It's just a little detail that's going to help a lot. In order to change this into a full sunrise, where I would incorporate footwork, I'm going to take my anchor leg, and I'm going to step behind you. Okay, at the same time. Make sure you're comfortable with the catch first. Alright, now anything that happens on the back side is going to be opposite on the front. So if my dart is swinging down on the back side, then it's going to be swinging up in the front. See, it swings up. Okay, so I'm going to swing it up in the front of me while I take a step. And if I take a step at the same time, the back of me becomes the front of me, and vice versa. Okay? Picture yourself like a giant coin that's just flipping with each move. That's how you're going to get this footwork down. Okay? So, ready? It's going to go there. I'm going to take a step and land it. Okay? Now you can do that. You can keep practicing your catches from here. Okay? Because you're stalling it each time. Or you can incorporate the footwork. So to incorporate the footwork, you let it swing, and then it becomes the opposite swing on the front. So I go front, upswing, step, and catch. Okay? You can even do a little weave here before you start, just to practice what's happening in the front and the back as well. Okay? So these are ways that are going to sort of familiarize yourself with the movement. Okay, and up, I missed it, okay? Now, you can either, curse the gods when you miss it, or what you can do, what I like to do is I like to count it as extra practice for the other part of the move. So when you're practicing combos and things like that, and you drop it, you get to practice that whole combo up to that point again. So you end up getting way more repetition than you can even recall. because of that. So that is a really, really good thing. So when you drop it, you should be happy that you're getting the practice to get back into that too, because that's just as important as the move itself. All right, so I hope you like this Sunrise tutorial. If you have any questions at all, ever, you can DM me, or you can just comment on a post, because I read all the comments anyway. I really want to be here for you guys, especially in the beginning, because I know that not having enough resources can be a huge amount of stress. I am very grateful to my teachers and the teachers that I've found throughout my years, just finding rope dart stuff on the internet. So I've never done this in a school before. What I taught was was Taekwondo, and they didn't have rope dart in Taekwondo, at least not the school that I went to. So I have no real experience with rope dart in a martial arts school. I just have what I've learned from the internet and from different principles of martial arts that I've applied to rope dart. So yeah, anyway, just let me know if you got any questions, and if I don't know it, I will make sure I find somebody that does, just to help you out. Okay, you should never feel bad about learning something new. Okay, you should never feel bad about being a beginner. Frank Ropedart was a beginner once. Okay, Felipe Poissant was a beginner once. They hit their shins before. You know, we've all hit our shins. We've all done moves incorrectly before. Okay, so don't ever be ashamed of that. If it wasn't for beginners, the masters would forget every single thing they know because they're not being reinforced. So beginners are just as important to martial arts as masters are. All right? So I just wanted to let you know that, in case you were feeling down about your practice, because as long as you keep doing it, you're gonna get there. All right, and you have enough help around you to make sure that you don't stop. Okay, because that is what's not going to get you anywhere, is stopping. So keep on pushing through, and we're all here to help you. So thank you.